All right, so shared by the MDN News saying, Minister pushes for South Africa content creators to get paid on TikTok. All right, so this is the African time. We are going to discuss Africa. Well, this issue is one thing I'm also actually interested in, because why are other countries being paid by posting content on TikTok, but most African countries are not getting paid for? Why is this so? Well, this is what the South African Minister of Communications is also saying for South Africans. Hopefully, he gets to make this thing a reality for some South African content creators, because content creators are actually doing great, and then mostly on TikTok, South Africans are doing so wonderful, pushing a lot of trending. I actually got to know much about Amapiano through TikTok trends. So seriously, big bold step by the minister right there. Now let's go. Let's see the main contest here. So shared by the MDN News. All right, so it says South Africa's Minister of Communications and Digital Technologies, Solly Malati, has called for a fair deal for South African TikTok creators, demanding that the platform extend its creators fund to the country's growing base of content makers. Okay, now speaking at the TikTok Safer Internet Summit in Cape Town last week, Malati highlighted the disparity between creators in South Africa and those in other regions like the US, Europe, and parts of Asia, where the creator fund enables creators to earn money from their viral content. Despite South Africa boasting one of the largest TikTok communities in Africa with over 17 million active users, local creators have been excluded from this financial opportunity. Whoa. So in quote, he says, South Africans are shaping global culture on TikTok, sparking viral trends and influencing the world, but they are not being compensated for their contribution. Malati said, this not only limits economic opportunity, but sends an emerging message that African creativity has reach but not value. Yeah. That's so true. Because on TikTok, African creativity has actually gone far. Africa is actually pushing, mostly the Nigerians with Afrobeat thing. It's doing great, but there's no value to it. They don't value as much. True. Also, so Malati has taken a proactive approach, engaging directly with TikTok's leadership to push for the creator fund to be expanded to South Africa. The platform has reportedly acknowledged the feedback, and ongoing discussions are underway. Wow, that's so beautiful. Creators such as Onzila Mbola and Legion Waynes, who have gained millions of viewers per week, have echoed Malati's concerns. Nothing that will their content generate revenue for TikTok. They say none of their financial benefits. Currently, the creator fund pays creator based on views and engagement, but eligibility is restricted to certain regions, leaving South African creators to rely on brand deals or live streaming gifts as their main source of income. Now, Malati recognized the challenges of adapting payments infrastructure and market dynamics, but insists that these are not reasons to exclude South Africa and other African nations from participating in the platform's financial success. Should South Africa's efforts succeed, the move could set a significant precedent for broader inclusion of African countries in the digital economy. Well, that is it. So I would say that South Africa is actually in a fight for not only for South African content creators on TikTok, but for Africa as a whole. And actually, I'm actually supportive with this one, because it's actually not cool. TikTok is not cool. You guys are not doing great with us. You guys need to do something. So big shout out to Minister Malati. Thank you, sir. Hopefully this ongoing discussion can bear fruit, and then we can actually see the good work you're doing out there. This is beautiful. Thank you, sir. Hopefully other African countries' communication ministers can also hold this as a big priority and also discuss this in their various African countries. Now, when this was shared, well, some South Africans do see this. This one says, it's insane that South Africans are not paid. They have spearheaded most trends and continue to do so. They took piano on a global scale too. This is the daylight exploiting. Well, that's so true though. I got to hear most about Amapiano from TikTok, for real. Again, this one also says, I still don't trust Chinese to pay South Africans good money on TikTok. We should ban it too. Oh, okay. That's his or her point of view. Now, this one also says, Minister, this is a valid concern. All you need to do is ban TikTok temporarily, and they will come for negotiations so that we can submit our demands. US did it. They are now bidding to have a stake. Okay. Now, lastly, this one says TikTok needs to be given an ultimatum to start paying content creators in South Africa or leave. Well, it seems like South Africans actually also bear witness to this, and they are serious about that. Well, it's so sad. People actually put in a lot of effort, a lot of creativity, time, and energy to get into this content out there for people to stay on TikTok for longest hours for you guys, and you guys don't pay us for. Come on, seriously, we need to discuss this one for sure. So I actually agree with the South African Minister of Communication, Malati, concerning these issues. Hopefully, things can get better and then Africa can be great again. The name is Vidashi. Thank you for your time.